Hi, and welcome back to Fat Doctor TV. This is Dr. Greg Oliver, your Fat Doctor, and I am excited to see you again on this episode of Fat Doctor TV. Today, we're going to talk about something that, is just going to raise the hair on the back of your neck. It's called Excusitis, or making excuses. Now, last episode, we talked about decision-making and commitment, and by now, you probably made a decision. Hopefully you made that decision and you did that. You took some action that day. You got up off the couch, you took a walk, you threw out the bag of chips, you did something that's going to move you in a positive direction. And you made a commitment to yourself. Hopefully also you did the thinner vision exercise where you really sat down and wrote down those things, what your portrait of your life looked like, and you're looking at that on a daily basis. So I'm excited that you did that. If you didn't do that and you really want to lose the weight, do it. That's all you have to do. And if you're just tuning in to say, what's this crazy guy all about and what's going on here, that's okay too. Welcome. We're glad to have you. But here's what you did. You made that decision that you wanted to get healthy, you wanted to get leaner, you wanted to get thinner and feel better about yourself, get the weight down, get healthier. You made that decision. You made the commitment. You said, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this. This is the plan I'm going to do every day. I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to eat leaner meats. I'm going to eat more vegetables. I'm going to eat fruits. I'm going to stay away from all the fast food restaurants. You made that commitment. You wrote those things down. You put it in your portrait. But life happened. Yeah, somewhere along the line, you had this great plan and this great decision, and then life started happening to you. Like stress happened on the job. You went in and your boss wanted something more and loaded more work on you, or there was some conflict in your department, or who knows what happened, but job stress happened. Things happened in the family. Gosh, everything just got kind of in turmoil. Something happened with the kids. Something happened with my spouse's job. Who knows what happened in the family? The kids, they had more events they had to do. They had special things going on at school I had to go do. We took a family vacation. Stuff happened, I got to focus on my kids. I got to make sure I get all this done. I got to cook for them. I've got a spouse. He's not on board or she's not on board with me. I want to lose weight. I want to get healthy, but my spouse is not on board with that. And they cook too much. They buy the wrong foods. But I tell people this all the time. I said, well, they may cook the wrong foods, but they don't sit down and force feed you with those. You have to make an active decision to eat those. I mean, I know personally, I've never accidentally eaten anything in my life. It was always on purpose. I looked at it, I said, hey, I think I'll try that, and I ate it. Nobody made me eat it except when I was just a baby. My mom fed me then, but the spouse is not in control of this. You're in control of this. Although life happened, we said, it was a rough day. I deserve something. I deserve some ice cream. I deserve a sweet. I deserve that. How do I know these things? Because I've done those things. And, it's a hard thing to change. There's no question about it. I'm depressed. It was a rough day. I need to pick myself up. Chocolate would make me feel better. No question about it. Wouldn't that do the trick, And then here's what people do. They eat the chocolate and they start feeling guilty because they knew they'd made a decision, a commitment, and now they feel worse. Well, when they feel worse, they go, I feel worse. The brain says, eat more chocolate. So you get into this cycle over and over and over. Here's another one. I'm tired. I need some energy. I'll eat a sweet or a snack or a candy bar, something like that. That'll give me energy. Unfortunately, maybe just for a few minutes, and then you're going to feel bad again. I'm bored. I need to go to the cupboard. I need to go to the refrigerator. I'm bored. I need something to do. I'm going to just kind of sit here and munch. I'm going to watch TV. I'm lonely. All these things. Why is food the drug of choice for these things? We need to get to the point in our mind where food is not a drug. It's nutrition, and we eat it because we need it. Sure, it tastes good. There's some great things and great treats and great snacks and great surprises and things we can eat that make us feel good, but not on a daily basis and not for the wrong reason, okay? So we're going to go over this. But here's the deal. If life happened to you and you had all these things, and I have heard them all, I have said them all, you have excusitis. We need to cure that. I mean, I'm the fat doctor. I'm here to cure your excusitis, all right? So it's not going to be as easy as writing a prescription. We're going to have to do some deep, intensive counseling here on ourselves, all right? But we're going to cure that. Here's what we do. We rationalize. Every day, something happens in our life, and we go to food to try and soothe ourselves or to make us feel better. And we tell ourselves these little lies. I call them rational lies. They are lies. And so you got to stop rationalizing, okay? I think one of the things is that we did our thinner vision, and it was kind of painful to do that because we don't like where we're at. Yet we kind of let the pain drift out on a daily basis. We don't want to feel that pain. We want to feel pleasure, and there's pleasure in a chocolate chip cookie. So we'd rather have that than think about what it is that's hurting us, our weight, our health. But I want you to feel that pain. That's important. You carry it with you anyway. You push it back as far as you can, but when all these other things in life happen, it comes to the surface, and then what you do is you eat to try and satisfy, or to go to somewhere pleasurable to avoid that pain. And we need to break this habit. We need to cut away from that habit like we talked about. Sometimes pain is a great driver for us. It kind of reminds me of the story of the salesman and the hound dog. Let me tell you a little story. Farmer was sitting out on his porch in the rocking chair, and a traveling salesman pulls up in front of his house, walks up to the porch, and he's standing there. There's a little hound dog laying on the porch next to the farmer, and the salesman kind of says, "Good day, farmer. How you doing? I'd like to talk to you about a product I have." About that time, the hound dog goes, "Arr!" makes this loud sound, and excuse me, makes this loud sound, and the salesman goes, interesting. Gets back to the farmer and says, "Well, let me tell you a little bit about my product." And right as that happens, the hound dog does it again. Arr! He just has this terrible moaning groan. The salesman stops and looks over at the dog and back at the farmer and says, "Yeah, like I was saying, I want to tell you about this product." And the hound dog goes, "Arr!" this horrible moaning, groaning that the hound dog does. And the salesman finally looks at the farmer and says, "What's wrong with your dog?" The farmer says, "Oh, he's just laying on a nail." The salesman tells him, "Well, why don't he get up and move?" He goes, "Don't hurt bad enough." We live our lives like that hound dog. We're laying on a nail. We don't feel good, but it doesn't hurt bad enough, so we don't get up and move. We don't take the action. So remember, every day, being overweight, being overfat, being obese, being ill, being sick, that's a nail. That's a big nail we're laying on. It's time to get up off that and move, okay? So we need to stop the excusitis. Another thing that I tell people to do is to try and change their thinking. And it's easy to tell someone, it's hard to do it because I've had to work on it myself on a daily basis. I understand that, but I'm going to at least tell you these things because they've helped me a lot. One thing I tell people is we all make mistakes. We all do the wrong things. Hey, even to this day, I like a chocolate chip cookie. I'll eat the wrong food. I mean, we all do these things. Then don't get into a self-punishment mode. Move on. I like to do what I call day one thinking. Think about this. The first day on a new job, the first day at school, the first day on a vacation, the first day in a new house, the first day we get a new car. All those day ones, aren't they exciting? I mean, we really get kind of excited. We anticipate it. We get there. It's a very neat thing. Day ones for everything are so great. The first day on a dietary plan where we're eating healthier and we're going to lose weight. The first day on an exercise program. Man, we're gung-ho. We're off and running. Day one is an incredible day. Why not live every day like day one? Okay, so assess what you did yesterday. Hey, maybe you did a great job. Maybe you didn't do so great job. Today's day one. Day one, you're going to exercise a little bit. You're going to eat healthier. You're going to write your goals down. You're going to look at your thinner vision. You're going to do the things you need to do. Tomorrow or tonight, assess how you did. Maybe you did it all perfectly well. That'd be great. Maybe you made a few mistakes. No problem. Tomorrow, day one, you're going to do it again. Day one is a powerful thing. So you can be on day one every single day. Today's day one of my new dietary plan, day one of my exercise program. It doesn't matter if you've been doing it for months and months and months. It doesn't matter if you've lost 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. Today is day one. Start over. So with that kind of thinking, review your thinner vision, all right? Today's day one. Put at the top of a page, day one. Write your thinner vision out every day. Brian Tracy, who's kind of a guru of business and self-improvement, he writes his goals every single day. And he's taught me that. I write my goals on a daily basis. I look at my goals on a daily basis. And that's not just my health goals and fitness goals, but they're extremely important. It's my family goals, my finance goals, my job goals, goals with my kids and things that are going on in my life. Look at them every day. Write them down every day. That's an important thing. So journaling is important. Tony Robbins says that if your life is important enough to live, it's important enough to write about. So sit down and write in your journal on a regular basis. But here's the deal. Today, we're going to stop the excusitis. You're going to, when you hear yourself making those rational lies or making the excuses, you're going to stop in your track. You're going to think of your portrait of your thinner vision, why it is you want to get healthier, why it is you want to do better with your life, get off the medications, look better, feel better, be more active and have more energy. You're going to stop and pause and take that moment, okay, to look back at your vision and see where you're going to be in the future, whether it's a week or a month or a year. You're going to spend time in that vision, and you're going to stop the lie in its track right there. You're not going to make that excuse that it was a rough day. Sure, it was a rough day. You'll have more rough days. You're not going to make the excuse that you're bored and tired and lonely. Go out and do something. Go meet somebody. Make a phone call. Call your mother, call your father, call your brother, call somebody. Do something, but get out of that mode where we try to make those excuses and lies for ourselves, okay? So there's some things you can do. You can recognize it. You can stop it in its tracks. You can recognize it for what it is, and then you can reframe it, okay? You can reframe it. Let's say it was a rough day at work and you're feeling all down and you want to stop and get a Big Mac or some type of high-fat food. Let's say you want to do that. Stop right there before you pull in the fast food lane, all right? Think about your vision, okay? Recognize this for what it is, all right? It's not the appropriate response to a rough day. And then reframe and say, sure, I had a rough day. But if I eat the wrong food now and I gain weight from this, it's going to be even rougher in the future. All right, so I'm going to make a positive choice not to pull in the drive-through, not to get the fast food, not to get the high-calorie food. I'm going to go and eat something that's healthy for me because I deserve to be better today, even though my day was rough. So you have to reframe that in your mind. You have to go back to your vision and say, why am I doing this? And then reframe it and go on. Here's the deal. This is your time to do this. There's no question about it. America is getting bigger. America is getting fatter. America is eating the wrong foods and not exercising. We know that. Now's your time to make a change in your life. Now is your time to believe in yourself. Well, I believe in you. I know that because every day I see patients in my office that fail to believe in themselves, and we have to try and work with them and say, look, we're partners in this. We're helping each other. I'm going to try and help you, but by you getting healthier, you're helping me because you create greater self-esteem and power in my life and my practice. So we're partners in this together. I believe in you. No more excuses. No more rational lies. You're going to live in your thinner vision from this day forward. Now, in the future, on Fat Doctor TV, we're going to have some interviews with patients that I've worked with over the last year or so that have lost over 100 pounds. They're going to come on our TV show here, and they're going to tell you their story. They were all on different dietary programs, different ways of doing it, and they're going to talk to you about how they did that. So we're looking forward to those interviews coming up in the near future. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to share these ideas with you. I want you to send us comments, and you may be wondering about this picture back here, but this is part of my thinner vision, and it's a picture of a beach and an ocean and a single chair. And I like to think of myself in my lean body, my physically fit body, sitting out at the ocean and just really enjoying the day, enjoying how I feel, and then being able to get up and walk or run up and down the beach, being able to swim without getting short of breath, and just to enjoy life to the fullest. So that's kind of part of my thinner vision, so I include it here on the set. You'll see some changes as we go through time on that. So again, thank you for joining me today on Fat Doctor TV, and I'll see less of you next time on the next episode of Fat Doctor TV. This is Dr. Greg Oliver saying so long for now from Fat Doctor TV. Bye now and have a great day.